Welcome, everybody, to session 63 of The Space Between. First, a recap from session 62 by Bo.
Okay, so our session 62 recap. Things. They sure are happening. Like shooting security bots, being ambushed by a heap and helping of war bots. That kind of stuff.
And recapped. Hope that clears everything up, guys. How about it?
Right.
Where are you guys? What are you doing? So I guess the warbots are ambushing you. Got it. So let's roll initiative. Oh, kidding.
Yeah, they're ambushing us, but we are in the cruiser, so we roll initiative
cruiser.
with the cruiser guns.
So yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna actually make us do initiative quite yet. But yeah, you had let the outer airlock on the cruiser shut behind you as the little boarding ramp retracted. As the concentration of plasma-ish fire from the warbots was melting through the elevator door.
Yeah,
So,
that whole situation.
I'm not going to. I don't think I want to track this as like rounds of actions necessarily, not that strictly, but you do have very little time before things start getting very real.
Well, that's why we're getting very out of here.
So, since you guys are on the cruiser, I'll just go ahead and narrate you coming out of the airlock, since you would presumably do that next. With Cherry having subverted control of the doors on the ship, you come out into you basically come out into a cavernous chamber on the ship, and lights spring on all around, and it looks like you are in a massive cargo bay. There are crates by the hundreds, many of them very large. Talking like industrial, interstellar freight kind of crates in a lot of these cases. And yeah, you can, let's see. You can see several places where this freight is stacked, almost to the ceiling. It's in there's like industrial shelving and stuff for a lot of these, so you can access any of the containers, and there is even a currently immobile and powered down, but there is a cargo lifter that is parked over in a little designated area, some distance from you.
Like a forklift, or
Yeah, basically.
perhaps even a cool exoskeleton suit someone can hop into Sigourney Weaver style. Start punching robots.
Unfortunately, not quite that cool. But it is cool in another way. It doesn't have it doesn't quite have forklift tines on it. But it, by its construction and design, it does seem very clearly intended to be interacting with the cargo containers. But just one side of you, there is you're like at one edge of the cargo bay. There's a door that seems to lead into, I guess, the rest of the ship. So I take it you are planning to book it for the bridge?
Can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, my phone died very suddenly. I had to rush to my laptop upstairs.
Alrighty.
It's charging, so hopefully superior microphone quality soon.
Ooh.
Oh,
um. Yeah, I guess we would go for the bridge.
Wait, what did I miss?
Oh, Ben was just asking us.
Pines.
Yeah.
Did you hear any of the description of what you've seen inside the ship so far?
Unfortunately, my connection started breaking up really bad right before my phone died, so did not get that. It was
Okay.
like glitchy robot sounds, and I was like, "What's happening?" And then the screen went black while you were still sounding like a demon-possessed robot, and I was like, "Oh."
Got you. Well,
So,
short version is your this airlock is it puts you at the at one end of the cargo bay, which is chock full of huge containers and a cargo lifter of some sort, and in the other direction is the rest of the ship and also the bridge.
okay, and Dex said that we're going towards the bridge.
Yeah, I think
He
that's
was,
where we'd most likely go, I guess.
Makes sense.
yeah, I had to ask, and he was just giving a well, probably kind of answer.
Yeah, it was one of the directions that the GM offered, and I'm like, that sounds good.
So we're trying to
Since
leave in the ship.
yeah, since you guys were talking about getting out of here, that would be the direction to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to do that now, or do we need to just get to the bridge and poof out?
We
I
should poof as soon as possible, I think.
think the answer to that is yes to both. There's unless we encounter something, uh, some countermeasures along the way, there's no reason not to go to the bridge. The warbots are still plasmaing away at the door, and we don't even know if they will know for certain that we've entered the cruiser. It's very likely because bots, the maintenance bots. Um, but
That does bring up the question as to what the trigger mechanism for that demolition charge is. Did you set a proximity sensor on it, or is it manual detonation?
I thought we had discussed a manual detonator.
Yeah, we've got cameras. We could probably, as soon as we see it heating up a little too much, just trigger it off. Like, let it get good and melty and then shower them in molten metal, you know.
I got you. Then I assume Cherry is monitoring those cameras as you all take stock, and Eva's about to give direction.
I mean, can she give that duty to, like, Pete on his tablet to look at? Like, delegate, or no?
She could hand off her black slab, but that's where that's the device that has the access.
Yeah.
And
No
Danielle, you'll need
screencast capabilities.
not on that sucker. That's
Aw,
you're trying to do an advanced
the
and
technology of the
illegal,
past, not today.
yeah, advanced and illegal hacking. You don't want to you don't want that thing with the ability to make unauthorized or too many sort of external connections or whatever nonsense uh justification you have to give for it. So Danielle, I assume that Cherry is holding onto her black slab and keeping eyes on the cameras herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Then
someone grabs for it, she would give them a look like, "Excuse you, I beg your finest pardon."
yeah. Didn't hear any mutterings of that, but Cherry would be seeing that um, there is now a hole in the door that is being slowly but surely melted larger. Uh, it's approaching large enough for one of them to step through.
Uh, so exactly when did you want me to detonate this?
He will glance over and say, "How about now?"
Got it.
Okay, so Cherry is the one detonating. I think. I think.
Yes.
Okay, I think Bo is the one who has it on his character sheet if he wants to roll up the damage for it. At least I assumed that he had it on his character sheet.
I don't want to admit that Eva has it on her character sheet. Because
You don't want to be.
on Eva's character sheet, it is linked to dexterity, which is -1 to damage for some reason.
For some reason.
That's why it's not
Dexterity
on
based
the
damage?
Who could say? Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
the character sheet links them to attribute. I can always set it to something that she's got a 0 in.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming that they would just go ahead and also use um, it's like shoot skill and whatnot. Even though it's a little strange to say that for a demolition charge.
But
Oh,
for
what would you
damage,
say?
Say what?
for damage,
Well, no, but I mean like it's the no, it's like the I just mean that if they're using the shoot skill, implication is dexterity bonus for damage.
oh. Yeah, I
Since
think
that's
just because they're lumped in as heavy weapons, which are considered ranged weapons. I mean, I can technically link it to any stat. The sheet is flexible enough for that. Um, I just can't unlink it at all or completely. I mean, which is
yeah.
what I would prefer as a GM is like, no, your demo charge does not have your attribute modifier for damage.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't uh, it would make sense honestly to make it like intelligence or wisdom.
Look at that roll. I'll take both.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
almost max damage.
Let's go.
Nice.
Max leg room.
Let's go. That might actually scratch a warbot.
Quite impressive, yeah.
Make a rainbow connection.
Yeah, let's see here. Where did I put that sucker?
How is that damage split?
Say that it's not. Everyone takes 32 damage.
I'm good with that.
Oh, wait, I think that is how it works, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah.
That might be the most damage we've ever, at least as long as I've played this game with y'all, dealt in a single.
Pretty
Yeah,
close. That's a really high roll.
that's
Yeah.
incredible. So, um, Bo evidently did an excellent job of placing this thing, as well as this timing of the detonation, combined with the semi-molten door that is being propelled as additional shrapnel. Um, and Unfortunately, the security cameras inside the elevator are now offline. You are not getting any signal from those. You still have cameras with in the hangar that would include a view of the elevator door, and so you can keep an eye on that for when the smoke and dust clear. There are now alarms going off in the in the hangar and the rest of the facility. Um, and some you're getting some prompts on your black slab of doors, automatic doors trying to be shut in certain places, including extra blast doors. Um, and you're, yeah. So you can keep tabs on that, but there's no movement at this exact moment. I don't know if you want to stand around and wait for to see what happened, or if you are some of you guys are still moving while you do this.
I imagine that Eva is trying to get a beat on the the construction of this ship. She's she's already assumed by your grace that automation support is involved in the running of the ship. Um, and so she's probably trying to figure out what we need to do to make the ship ours while they're distracting the bots.
He's
Mhm.
looking for the guns.
Mhm.
Hey, if we need an alternate way to open the hangar doors, I got it.
Heck yeah.
All right, so you guys are on your way.
And Zeke sense the need and find the key they left under the sun visor.
So you can't do anything if you want to leave here.
um, so yeah, as you guys move into the front half of the cruiser, you start passing uh, you start passing some various chambers. A lot of the kind of standard just ship sorts of things. There's like there are some crew quarters. There's like a mess and some um, there's some extra storage here and there. Um, you Let me think here. Yeah, you also you do at one point pass a door that I guess for lack of a more elegant little door plate says factory floor.
Mm.
And you also pass workshop right after that.
Woohoo!
Um,
That either distracts
and
Eva or somebody has to be pulling Eva away from it.
um, let's see. You also so I'm gonna beg off of having the exact floor plan layout of every specific room with in relation to the other in
Boo.
concrete because
Boo. Boo this man.
He was
Mm.
doing so good.
look, you guys are wanting me to have built out the entire layout. I'm not good at this kind of thing. Okay, I always feel like I'm gonna forget something or not think of anything.
That's
There's
when
a
you pull your GM card and you go, actually, hold on, let me just put a little box there. That thing is, or you go, oh, that box, that's just a floor tile. They just had to replace that one floor tile.
um
Or you just pretend it was a part of your plan all along, and we're
That
yeah,
that
guests.
well,
also.
because the thing is, like, I know what stuff's on the ship. I just did not take the time to get down in the mud with pen and paper and map
Wow,
this
pen
thing
and
out.
paper is in the mud.
A world of AI.
I will say it is not good at making maps.
um,
Let's
yeah, I was gonna
see.
say.
We've come.
Anyway, all excuses in consideration.
Mhm.
Somewhere along the way, um, you also pass, uh, you know, directions to sign for whatever, um, you know, officers' quarters, and that is actually that's like a there's like a little spiral staircase kind of thing up to a kind of a second floor of this part of the ship. That is where that's directed to. But bridge is now straight ahead.
Cherry is starting to think the longer we're on this ship, the more likely our only option of getting out of here alive is stealing the ship.
That was Pete's plan all along at this point.
I
Yeah.
know, which is why she hasn't admitted it yet.
He's right. He's right. He's right. Come on. Come on.
All right. About this time, Cherry catches movement on the cameras of several warbots marching through the settling dust and smoke.
Oh
Though there are,
no.
there looks like there was some fire uh, that started in the elevator, but it was quickly went out.
Okay.
All of these bots look, excuse me, all of them look significantly less pristine than they did just a moment ago, and several of them are actually sporting serious gouges and um, missing bits. Some of them missing an entire arm. And they are, as they do come out, they are they're heading they're turning towards the cruiser and readying their weapons.
Okay.
Um, as you watch, you get a count, and there are only a dozen of them left
Hmm.
that have come out of the elevator.
Well, that gives us much better odds. Bo, Pete, get out there.
Thanks. That's why
Eva does
Bo was
not say
looking
that.
for. That's why Pete was looking for the guns on the ship.
And
Lock it
this
out, and you could
is
just pew pew.
are you sure?
Um,
Because that kinda sounds like the moment where Bo would just confess his feelings to Eva right then and there. "I knew I had good feeling about you."
um,
Cox laser shotgun.
yeah, so they turn their weapons on the cruiser and begin firing.
Dang, they're just gonna try and melt right through the cruiser.
And you see through the camera in a swirl of the smoke and dust, through the opening into the elevator, that the elevator has begun descending.
Oh, huh. Wait,
Shoot.
it
Um,
wasn't full. Maybe their response was a specific number, not just however many could fit in the elevator, and they're reinforcing.
I know you said
Anyways,
we're on the bridge. How close are we to controls?
You are pretty close. So you guys can enter the bridge now. Um, and it's quite spacious. There's lots of room for I guess maybe observers or guests or whoever. Um, and there's kind of like extra seating around the bridge. There are
Uh-huh.
also several control stations. Um, and in fact, um, there are a couple of like slightly recessed parts of the bridge with a handful of little consoles, plenty of screens and controls and things. Um, Above which there's a a more comfortable looking seat with console controls. Seems clearly intended to distinguish department heads from some of the extra crew that it requires to man the department. And as you as you enter, you see a couple of bots like powered down and standing in those lower down positions of the bridge.
hmm.
Can we tell what type of bot it is or class of bot it is? Is it a security bot, war bot? Is this just like
It is an automation bot.
It
probably?
looks it looks like a very simple humanoid bot. It doesn't
Okay.
have a lot of. It's not carrying a weapon. Um, it doesn't seem. It's doesn't seem very. Like it's not like a beefy, you know, thing built for any sort of manual labor. Um, so it seems
Okay,
pretty
so it is
clearly like a
automation then.
yeah, pretty standard kind of cheap, as cheap as things as those things get anyway. Um, Sort of expert system.
Okay.
And so yeah, you can get on to the controls.
Yeah. Eva.
Alright, Cherry wants to try and, see what she can control on this ship.
Okay. So, um, you you got into the system to subvert controls of the doors. Um, you prepared a couple other hacks for the ship. Let's see what those other ones were. Looks like subverting automation support. Oh, and yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure you can pilot controls. Yep, there is. You did subvert the piloting controls. Or
Okay.
sorry, you have that hack prepared. Sorry, you didn't already do it. So,
Um,
what would you like to do next?
she looks really like pale and increasingly anxious as she's been checking her black slab more frequently. Um, and she'll turn to Eva and ask her, um, between glances at her black slab and the pilot controls, what what do you want us to do?
Get the ship up. Get running. We need to blast open
But
that hangar door.
it but do you want to just teleport out or well,
No, they'll melt the ship.
she kind of gives her a deadpan look. Please tell me that's not your priority right now.
They can't get to us right now. They're just shooting at like the ship, right? They're not concertedly going for the airlock.
They are targeting the airlock.
Oh, okay. Um, that changes it a little bit. Uh, um, okay, so they're not just gonna trash the ship. They're just trying to get in. Um, we can teleport out if they get in.
She
We might
nods quickly
we might not
and
have this opportunity again.
Plus, the ship is packed with cargo. Still the ship, still the cargo.
Bo, Pete, check, make sure there's nothing else threatening us in this ship. Actually, Bo, stand watch at the door and make sure that you alert us if the slightest hint that they're getting through. Zeke, be
okay,
ready.
so Cherry is preparing to pilot the ship out of there then.
Right.
Did
So,
she need to blow up something else before we went out?
um, yeah, I don't think she has another. Well, I mean, you guys do still have the detonator for the other demolition charge that has gone missing.
Mm.
So there's that. But as far as getting the ship up and running, you know you're going to need not only control of the bridge, the piloting controls on the bridge, you will also need automation support to help you.
Hmm.
And you can confirm this now that you're on the bridge with access to the control panels. You do not have access, so you're
Oh,
gonna have to hack it for now.
okay. Tell me what I need to roll.
So you need to roll. I guess you need to decide. I guess both of them are going to be subvert checks. So
Program one for the black modifier of one for the black slab, right?
yes,
And then 3d6, right?
yes. So which one, just for the sake of it, which one are you doing first? Piloting controls or automation support?
Automation support.
Okay. Okay. That is double checking my numbers here, but I believe that is not enough.
I was going to ask if I needed to re-roll it.
Let me see here. You've got too many tabs open, and I did not have the one open that I thought I had open. So, okay. Yeah, I should have just written these numbers down separately, but yeah, that is going to be not quite enough.
Okay. Does anybody want to assist me with my roll? I'm going to re-roll.
Do we know what the modifiers are for this?
Like what the difficulty is?
Yeah. What's making it more difficult here?
So this one I believe is going to be, this one should be a 14, because um,
Because
you're
of
able
how
to,
many hacks I've had, or
well, you did one, so that's a already, so that's a +1. Um, but there was a kind of a built-in +3.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. I was gonna narrate that Eva is trying to um get herself not into the automation support, but um see if there are any like manual locks or anything that she could do. So could she
Hmm.
possibly contribute whatever she might know of ship-based automation supports back in the 80s?
I'm gonna say you could, yeah, I think you could give a fixed check to assist.
Okay.
Wait, didn't we already? Did we do that last time?
Um,
I
I'm
feel
happy to
like
say
we.
yes if it was a success.
I'm trying to remember what, because
well,
as I said that, I was like, wait a second, we had that conversation about using fix to assist, like getting in closer to the right stuff.
I think it might be the
Um,
elevator you're thinking of.
yeah, maybe that was the elevator.
I mean, I know that I did roll a fix for the elevator. That might be what you're thinking of. There might have also been other times.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. So yeah, go ahead and give me a fix with intelligence.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll allow that to apply to her initial roll.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
yay.
since I didn't really didn't really do the, hey, does somebody want to help first? Um, that will get you just over the hump.
Oof.
So maybe Cherry's hooking into some part of the ship, and he was like, hey, actually, if you plug in over here, I think you'll get a little closer to the the inner system that you need just by looking at the the layout of this ship's network structure, something like that.
Hmm.
All right, you are in luck. With your combined efforts, you have control of the automation support system now. So you're able to see that there are 20 bots that are uh, that are registered on the ship. Um, you can see their various locations. 6 of them are currently on the bridge. Most of the rest of them are in their little, I guess their little charging room, kind of broom closet thing. And you can see, with this much access, you can see that the ship requires a minimum of 10 uh, operators to get it, online and fully functional.
Okay.
So you, excuse me, you can go ahead and send commands to send a few more bots to the bridge to make sure that you have enough to cover all the various functions. And you now need control of the piloting system.
Yay. All right.
So give me another program check. But first,
Does
I'm assuming
anyone
you
want to help?
might need some help.
um,
Modifier 1,
Take
3d6.
well, hold on a second.
I know,
yeah.
I'm not clicking submit. I'm
Okay.
just getting it ready.
Leek's gonna help by alleviating her stress and worries of dying here with his innate ability to teleport us out. The power of mindfulness.
The power of mindfulness. Oh, that's funny. Uh, hmm. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to allow that just once. Yeah, you know what? How about you take a stab at that? Multiple people can try to help anyway. Roll me a teleportation skill check with wisdom.
I was thinking with charisma.
Yeah, me too.
That
This
doesn't make any sense. Come on, guys.
is him. He's trying to psionically uh, radiate this aura of security. Hmm. Um. He he stops before he bursts a blood vessel. But he was trying real hard. He feels a bit more relaxed, having looked inward and meditated on his teleportation ability. But
Maybe that's why he stopped. He's relaxed, so
You
everybody else must be, right?
realize he was stressing by trying to help de-stress others.
Yeah.
The vibe just didn't make sense.
And
Um,
he's got some more practice to do to hone that technique.
once
All
we've
right, who
got
else would like to try to help?
Eva would like to try to help again.
Okay.
Because I think that once we've got automation support, she would be kind of looking around, seeing that the bots are responding to Cherry's command to bring more hands to the bridge, and she looks at Cherry briefly. Says, "Oh, get us in the air!" And then she rushes off to engineering, and that's where I think she can possibly help with manually working whatever she can at the engines. You know, if Cherry's trying to hack in and get control of the bridge, Eva can, with her knowledge of ship and engines, disable a certain safety, like actual physical safeties that are designed to help protect ships from bad commands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That
Okay.
acceptable for a fix?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Wow. Very nice. That's a +1.
Yay. All right. Don't whiff it, Danielle. Here we go.
No whiffing allowed.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Wow. And you actually
Nice.
Didn't even
you're
need the
supposed to
help.
get another +1.
All right.
Man, look at you guys just knocking these out of the park.
Trying so hard.
All right, Cherry is into the bridge station, which covers piloting controls for the most part. And she's got her little automation bots. They're now in, and they can start powering up ship engines and related systems and such.
Has Pete found the guns yet?
So is he moving around the ship looking for
Yeah,
like
like
the
he's looking
access
for
to the
the
guns?
gunnery station.
Oh,
Well,
okay. So yeah, I would say before he leaves the bridge, he notices that there is no gunnery station on the bridge,
hmm.
marked as such.
Do any of the
And
windows open?
do any of the windows open? um, not exactly. Not on on the bridge. We could say they're the usual like there's the usual sci-fi trope of some windows on the bridge to see out in front of the ship or whatever. Um, they're very well designed not to open for any
Okay.
reason.
Is Pete still going for the guns?
Yes, he is.
All right, so he starts moving through the ship, looking for gunnery or anything like that. Um, let's see. Go ahead and give me a notice check. See how quickly and efficiently he can search.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
uh,
not good.
I would allow I would allow to say that Zeke could give you a reroll if you wanted to spend the effort on it, but I don't know if he does.
He does not. He has one.
Okay.
So it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, so Pete runs off into the ship to look around for gunnery.
There's not even a "you are here" map on the bulkhead somewhere he sees,
No, man.
or he just runs right past it.
No map, just vibes.
He's walking into the closet.
A real crew member knows where all the stations are, so
This
a map
isn't
would only
our
help him possibly.
ship.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Uh,
explaining to him why there isn't like a map of the ship, painted
The
on the
map is for
sounded
bulkhead.
like,
borders,
well,
Ben.
if you
That's
were
true.
a real spacefarer, you wouldn't need a map.
A map
Yeah.
by each of the airlocks that says critical systems marked in red.
Please do not attack.
Yes, armory here.
Yep. These privileged kids these days wanting maps on their ship.
Oh my word.
Back in
Yeah.
my day, we had to walk uphill into orbit both ways.
So I swear if you don't shut up right now.
um so yeah, Pete is running around looking for gunnery stuff, but not having any luck so far.
All right, so doors are open. I have control of piloting, right?
Yes, you have control of piloting.
Ooh, pirating controls. That's great.
Um and you have automation support to get the ship running at a on a basic level. So you are
Hmm.
ready to take off. You have I'll say this does also give you some basic readouts of ship status stuff like um you know weapons fire, scoring the hull along one of the airlocks.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Can she access comms
She cannot.
for the ship?
No.
Okay.
We do still
Do we
have
have
our.
comms?
Yeah, we
We have
should.
our personal comms, right?
Yeah, you've got your own ship's comms or sorry, personal comms, and they do still seem to be functioning inside the ship.
Nice. Okay. So she'll let everyone know over comms. I think I'm ready to take off. Is everyone else ready to take off?
Let's go.
Okay.
She's gonna
The
look over at the people on the bridge with her.
Yeah, I imagine the shouting between Eva and Pete was before we got all the piloting controls. This was as Eva was running to engineering to do her fix check. And now that Cherry's reporting that she's got control and ready to fly, she kind of looks around. Uh, can we blow through that door?
Cherry, can you open it? I can't find the gunnery station yet.
Oh, Pete. Uh,
I thought it
I'm
already opened.
looking.
So,
can,
we're talking about the hangar door.
Yes.
Yep.
Cherry does, in fact, have access to the hangar door.
I thought she already opened it. I thought she did that first, or she didn't do that first.
She opened an airlock into the cruiser. I don't remember you ever saying that she was opening
All right,
the
whatever. Opening the hangar door. That was
All right,
that
so
was my priority. I was trying to do that before getting into piloting.
oh, okay, got you. I missed that part. It's fine. Not a problem. So amid the wild sirens and klaxons going off all through the hangar, a new set starts going off. Hangar bay opening. uh, Loss of containment imminent. Of course, there is no pressurization anyway, so
mm-hmm.
wasn't
AKA
a
no
problem at the moment.
pressure.
Yeah,
Oh
no pressure,
no.
none at all.
Oh no. The dad jokes.
So the doors are swinging open.
Can Eva use her knowledge of ships through fix or no to suss out where the gunnery should be?
Hmm.
I'd even go for a pilot int if you'll allow it.
Hmm. It's a tough one because it's it is a pre-tech ship. It does, yeah. There are some commonalities along all ships. I'd allow it. I think a pilot check would be a slightly lower difficulty, but I'll take either one.
I think she'd be thinking of it from the ship captain slash ship engineer perspective. So I'll take the higher difficulty with the fix check.
Okay,
That's
makes sense.
it's just more how Eva thinks.
Yeah.
And
Okay, that's good enough. It does not seem like this ship has gunnery. It does not seem like it has any weapons fitted to it
Of
at all.
course.
I was wondering about that as you were describing some of the things there, and it having gunnery. This is a research vessel.
We'll let it burn.
Does that mean we're not stealing from pirates?
Um, no, I don't think this is a pirate ship.
Oh man.
But it's really old, and I'll check derelict ship laws.
Well,
Pirates
the
could
pirates were gonna steal it, so this is just preemptive theft.
You're stealing from upstanding citizens with kids and wives.
Probably
their
They could still
taxes.
be
was like,
pirates who are
Dad,
just
come
nerdy
on.
pirates. They're probably nerdy pirates who do research on the side.
No, the pirate would turn this into a gunship of some sort, guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, have you ever heard people qualifying for grants? That they're cutthroat.
Mm, mm. I wasn't. I qualified for grants.
Case closed.
What?
She is just trying to focus on flying them out right now. She's not gonna make any sense.
Even
What
cut throats, you monster.
I never did any of that, and actually, my parents always got me the grants. Oh,
that's you're a nepo baby. Oh my gosh.
I
Nepo baby.
She's like flipping switches on her black slab and on the controls while she's saying this. She's literally just
I earned every spot, even if I earned everything.
uh-huh.
For 5
Has
seconds,
everyone earned a
academia
seatbelt
sounds
yet?
fun.
Uh, I'm strapped in.
Thank you. Anyone else that doesn't have a death wish needs to be strapped in.
Don't forget the guns outside.
I was gonna say, as they're hearing gunfire continue.
No, she's talking about the ship turrets, ship to ship turrets, or anti-ship turrets, I should say.
Fun.
the
Just
ones
keep
that are
low.
on the outside of the moon, the base.
So, question about kinetic traversal: does Zeke have to strap in, or can he just like stick to a surface?
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. I mean, he can stand on any surface, but that's not the same as being secured to that surface.
I mean, that surface
What if
has
he
to be.
leaned on it?
Yeah, he will definitely still want to strap in. He's welcome to strap himself to the ceiling or something if he can find a way to do that. But
No, I just was trying to be lazy. I imagine strapping in as Zeke.
I love the image of Zeke just like standing on the ceiling or one of the walls and somebody noticing and getting after him about it.
Well, because also he could also just that would give him mobility, right? Because he could teleport too.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, being strapped in doesn't mean that like he doesn't even have to unbuckle.
Right. But if he could stick to things
Hmm.
and could teleport, right? He's got basically full movement capabilities. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that would be pretty cool.
What if he teleported fast enough to keep up with the ship? Sorry,
Obviously,
I'm
it's
just I'm being a twerp tonight.
Oh my goodness, I haven't heard that word in so long.
You obviously
It's a
haven't
good
been
one.
around enough twerps.
I think the last time I heard it is I was called it by, parental figures.
Get over here, you little twerp. Well, you guys are powering up the ship, going through the pre-flight sequence and all that good stuff, expediting things because plasma guns and stuff. Oh, Pete is looking around the ship. He's looking for the gunnery, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No such luck on gunnery, though he has he's found he's found some kind of like maintenance access shafts and little tight passages that he did not even attempt to cram himself into. And running, through the cargo bay, he sees he does see that there is there's a section that is marked, I guess it would be called fighter bay. It is currently empty,
Uh-huh.
Huh.
but that space is designated laid out, and
So it's a research ship with fighter capabilities, or it's an actual carrier.
and towards the end, he finds more doors and rooms. He finds some engineering,
Does he
some
find like the
maintenance
ready
rooms.
room for the pilots for the fighters?
No, it looks like the fighter bay. It has, there's like a lot of there's like landing clamps and um, some various equipment kind of, you know, bolted down, built into the ship there, whatever. It's got like a little there's like a little station there for I guess for managing the whatever the fighter class ship would be that would dock there.
So just one fighter class ship.
Yeah, it's just a single bay, and there is, but back at the end, there's like the engine maintenance rooms, and access to various parts of the ship there, including the spike drive uh, room, which is nestled in there with all the other big bulky equipment and machinery that goes into maintaining the propulsion of the ship. But no
Yeah.
sign of gunnery anywhere.
So that
Well, people definitely call in the empty fighter bay on the comms.
you say that around this point, Eva is figuring out that there's nothing that represents gunnery on whatever schematics and other such that she's pulling up.
Yeah.
Um, Pete, there's no guns.
Yeah, I think I figured that out.
But that means something even better. This is
What's
probably
better than guns?
a pure research.
Then why does it have a fighter bay if it's pure research?
For the
I
same
guess
reason
the
that I
shuttle.
called for you as I was running through an unknown ship.
Well, the bots were outside.
I didn't know that.
Maybe
I
they're
mean,
researching the subtle art of kicking butt.
The fighter might do that. I knew the bots were outside, yes, but I didn't know there weren't any inside.
Well, we didn't set any alarms off, so
It's okay. We'll we can maybe find. We'll figure out how to fit guns on it. But research. Wonder if it has a sensor array. Um. Oh. Cherry, are we out of the hangar?
I was waiting for Ben to give me the okay.
I can imagine. I can just picture though Eva like settling down and thinking, "All right, everything's good," because it's not right in front of her right now.
And be like, wait a
Cherry over
second,
there.
Yeah.
are we moving? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't intending to deny you permission to take off. You have command of the bridge system, so you may take off when it suits you.
All right, cool. I wanted to take off ASAP.
All right. So you start liftoff, and a message comes over the I guess it comes in over the ship system, the comm system, which you unfortunately do not have control of. And it says it says warning, uh, unknown unknown ship flight plan. Stop stop and be and give account. I don't know. I'm completely blanking on what I
Yeah.
intended for it to say.
Well, it says,
It says
warning,
something
you're
like,
doing a crime. This is a crime. A crime is occurring.
yes, bad.
Please cease and
No,
desist.
no.
This bad crime.
Stop, please.
Oh, perfect.
Bad ship. Yeah,
Sugar punches it
a
out
little
the
hose
doors.
blasts water down from the hangar bay doors at the bridge.
Bad
Couple
ship.
little spurts.
Never escape the
Do
spray
not
bottle.
do not achieve liftoff. You are not authorized to pilot that ship.
Jerry has perfected the art of not listening to directions she doesn't like. So
Yeah, she's
she's
got
gonna be
plenty of experience dealing with like flight control towers that are
Oh,
telling
I
her,
was
"Hey,
just
you
itching
can't do that."
pencil fingers, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, also, like every traffic control tower that she's ever interacted with has told her, "Hey, you should not probably do that. That thing you're doing right now." um,
I really
yeah.
did just mean her parents, but that's fine.
She's got a plethora of experience. All right, so she lifts up out of that hangar bay and starts full throttling it right up out of there. It feels pretty sluggish, especially compared to what she's used to piloting. But it also, it feels like it's even more sluggish than that.
Maintenance.
And they get you get another verbal warning over the comms, and you get a notification of weapons lock.
Yeah.
So this might be a good time to execute evasive maneuvers.
Sure.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna ask for a pilot check.
Okay.
Not evade with perform.
Nope, not today.
Interpretive dancing in your ship.
All right.
Yeah.
Given the ship that I am piloting, is there any modifier to this?
There is not.
Cool. Makes my job easier.
That's a nat 12.
Very nice. So that will do it. Let's see. That means blah 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 blah. Oh goodness. There. I got distracted. I gotta find what I was looking at again. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. It was worth it for interpretive.
Interpretive.
Oh, yeah, there should be another R in there. That's fine.
That's great.
Interpretive is it makes it
let's see.
more noticeable what it is.
It does, yeah.
Okay, you get a slight boost there. Let's see.
So apparently she evasive maneuvered the maximum ability this ship could ever evasive maneuver.
All right. Unfortunately, this thing This thing maneuvers like a barrel. Yeah, like
He's
a
just
brick.
trying
That's
to
a
get out of the hangar, and she is just trying to get to where they're not being shot at.
yeah. I got you. Um, that will be fine. You're going to, if I can quit navigating away from the window where I have my weapon stats here,
That would
that
be
would be
great.
super helpful.
Yeah, we would
Yes.
appreciate it.
You know, it'd be funny if they try to blow us out of the sky. We could always tell the bots inside the ship to say "hold course" and then teleport back to the shuttle.
If only that worked.
A little sneaky on them.
Unfortunately, the automation support does require at least one person, one intelligent being to continue giving it direction. Excuse me.
Hold this and just keep holding it.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
That is a joke.
I should say
It's a joke.
if you
Keep going.
okay. I was gonna say if you want successful piloting, it is. Okay. Let's see here then. We're gonna do. Whew. Why can I not type? That was not gonna work out well.
Are you looking for the ground ship versus weapons rules?
No, I'm not looking at that.
Okay. Oh, that is a lot of dice.
That is. Very fortunately, a couple of ones sprinkled in there.
Yep.
So the ship will get rocked for 13 damage, which will get shaved right off of. Let's see.
Eva's bonus hit points.
Yeah. So the ship itself is only going to take 5 damage. Now, you can always decide to what's the word? I guess take a crisis.
Die.
I think you can do that just instead of taking damage, right?
I think so.
Anybody, and I think anybody can just decide to take a crisis instead of taking the damage.
Wouldn't we only take 1 damage? Isn't Eva adding 12 hit points, or does this have fewer base hit points?
20% of the max, right?
Uh-huh.
So the max in this case, which I don't think I did not explicitly tell you beforehand, the max is 40.
Ah, okay.
So you're getting 8.
I see. This isn't the fleet cruiser.
Oh, our ship's made out of cardboard.
It is. It has no armor.
Yeah, it is not a. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I guess yeah, I thought maybe the complete and utter lack of guns might have at least hinted at.
Only
whole
after boarding it hinted.
Yeah. We jumped on board the Fisher Price baby's first ship.
Not necessarily. Someone
Actually,
could
yeah.
pull the guns off the fleet cruiser and use its
That's
other
true, yeah.
qualities.
Yeah, you can definitely use a fleet cruiser hull without putting any weapons on it. But yeah, Bo's like, it ain't a real ship unless it's brimming to the teeth with guns.
Every hard point available in
Yes.
use.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll shave off 5 damage, 5 hit points.
Yeah.
And you guys, so you are somewhat limited. I'm doing this kind of loosely, uh, taking from some of the ship combat actions and stuff. Um, except that you guys have access to very few of them. As far as the ship itself goes, um, I think because it's pretty with only bridge, and I'm just thinking out loud a little bit here, so I'm open to other ideas if you guys have other thoughts about what you want to do. I'm not just strictly limiting you to just those few, but I'm pretty much you're trying to escape and you're trying to dodge shots and stuff. Um, but other than that, you guys pretty much have like your generic, dealing with crises and stuff like that. So I mean, you have plenty of like it's there's a lot of like narrative abstraction and room to say, oh, instead of taking damage, some other thing happens. Um, I'm
How
not.
many rounds do we need to survive to get away?
I think I'm going with three. If I remember right, I think it takes three typically just to get away in like a ship on ship thing, and I feel like that's that feels about right for jetting far enough away and
From
you know
standstill to getting away. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, over some kind of terrain or something to get between you and the guns trying to gun you down.
okay, so you are. It isn't another ship, it's the guns, and we really just need to put the moon between us and them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason, just out of character, the reason why I'm not just doing like the ground weapons versus thing, this is not like I think I think of that as like, oh hey, like city or starport with like anti-ship weapons installations that are like designed to, prevent a ground invasion kind of weapons. Like you're talking like vaporize anything that doesn't ask nicely for permission to land sorts of stuff. This tiny little installation, it has, relatively powerful weaponry, but not like city scale weaponry.
Actually, the ground ships is less damage than what you rolled.
Um True, although I thought that it's well, okay.
I'm not
Yes.
arguing against your ruling there. I'm just pointing. Sorry, that was a non sequitur. I think I'm not sure what that means.
You're fine.
Just a
Yeah,
comment on the
I'm
logic, I guess, is what that is.
yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I actually, oh man, you're dredging up old memories.
Focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll not
Focus.
get into
Okay.
we'll not get into how I rule on those weapons, but uh, we'll just leave it at that. Um, is it really just now 10 o'clock, and we have man? So we got another over an hour. Okay, very cool. We're getting stuff done.
We are. I think we'll be able to
Um,
escape this.
Things are happening.
so
Things are happening.
Cherry, give me that pilot roll again.
Cool. Totes.
Is she going to auto succeed on the escape combat action since the moon can't
Shoot.
exactly keep up?
Or so you think.
No, stop.
That's no moon. It's a space station. Hey, if you tee it up, I gotta say it.
The facility is lifting off. No, that was a good reference. No, yeah, she'll auto succeed on escaping the combat.
So we just need to feed her enough action points to evasive maneuvers and escape combat.
Guys, I rolled
Mhm.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, which the way uh, I'm just kind of hand waving that part of it since with the limited options you guys have got, you've got plenty of, whatever the the ship combat actions to get that stuff done.
Okay.
Narratively speaking, the rest of you can be, you know, running around and trying to, well, some combination of bracing for impact and shouting encouragement and, monitoring ship, what little info you have on the ship, and rushing around to deal with whatever crises may be coming in, such as 14 damage coming in, which I'm assuming someone would like to negate with a crisis.
I suppose Pete could take a crisis.
I'm gonna ask again. Does it have to roll to hit?
Oh, sorry. It does
Oh, it
actually.
almost missed. No.
Thank you for asking that. It did have to do that, considering the whole Dex saving the day there, you guys. I was just like, all right, well, bye-bye hit points.
Later, kids.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me double check. I've got too many tab and things here. You are in luck. They rolled really poorly. So
Mm-hmm.
the next shot grazed the starboard bow.
All right.
Are you counting that as a miss or a hit?
That is a miss.
Oh.
So the ship has an armor class, and
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah, she gets to if she passes the evasive maneuvers check, she gets to add her pilot skill to the ship's armor class until its next turn, which is only a +1, but it is something.
Her pilot skill's only +1.
It is only +1. Yeah, she's dumped most everything into program and talk, with a smattering of other things. Let's see. Okay. The next shot here.
Before you take the next shot, can we do anything to assist her so that she can maybe take an extra evasive, or not extra, an extra escape in a round? Maybe I would propose for Eva again releasing safeties, physical safeties on the engine, and basically risking going over the red line to give her more juice. Like,
Okay. I think, yeah, if you guys wanted to, let me double check what this does. Skill level. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to, so the above and beyond thing is kind of a, a bit of a risk and reward thing, because instead of just getting like an automatic 1 point for somebody to use, um, you can try to you can pick your attribute and your skill to try to do something, similar to the help thing, and if you pass it, um yeah, it's only DC 9. On a success, you gain your skill level and command points +1. On a failure, you take -1. So, yeah, if you wanted to do something like that, I guess I didn't even think about it. I just kind of assumed that the escape combat thing was a once around thing. It doesn't seem to say so though. So, yeah. You guys don't have anything else to do, so what is Ava gonna do? I guess how are you gonna explain this, and which skill is she gonna use?
Gonna start with Fix. I may go to lead for another one later, but Fix is still her first mindset, and it's also gonna get much better than lead.
Yeah.
um, and so she's taken an assessment of the engine. She's still locked out of the actual like engineering consoles, but
Mhm.
scrapping ships is what started her towards the stars. So she's gonna do some damage and scrap the parts of this engine that are trying to limit the amount of power it's letting Sherry surge into it.
Oh,
Are you removing the safety on our
disable the
Fisher-Price
safeties.
Safeties
Yes.
First flight system?
Yes, she is. She is warning Sherry though, in Eva fashion of um how does she warn Sherry?
Hmm.
She's taking off the governor.
I think the warning from Eva is uh, oops, you should have more power now.
I'm assuming there's also, like, warning flashes
Oh yeah,
now, like,
probably.
beeping at her on the controls, like, "Warning, warning," and, like, "Such not detected," and, like, all these things. And
Yeah.
then there's Eva just piping in, just like, "Okay, you can take off now."
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, I like imagining that, do we think Pete would be helping, helping get in there and, uh
It will help with an exert, I suppose.
oh, yeah, I was gonna say, you could also, if you wanted to, you could roll to to kinda try to go above and beyond, even if you're just kinda doing the do your duty thing, you can explain that, whatever kinds of different ways too.
Attribute and
Um,
skill check. How you're using it to help the ship. It's not like I can roll stab.
could he though roll
yeah,
his exert to basically do what Eve is doing, but with the heavier stuff?
yeah, I'd allow him to roll an exert to help out with trying to, uh, kind of mess around in the engine room and, squeak more, power out of the ship's thrusters.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah, go ahead
agree.
and I guess Eva was gonna do the roll, and Pete's also gonna do his roll. Nice.
nice. All
Okay.
right. Oh, are you kidding me? I knew that was gonna happen. I'm re-rolling that.
2-1.
Wow. It had to. It had
Beautiful.
to.
It had to happen. All right. So, um, and between the two of you, you managed to, drum up enough extra command points um, for Cherry to double up on the escape combat action.
Yeah.
Um, I Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just run that as written at the moment because yeah, I don't necessarily want to try to make a ruling on that on the fly.
On the fly.
Mhm.
Well, we have an unfair advantage. Normally, the ship would be able to try and chase us.
Mhm.
And I think that's the counterpoint to uh doing escape combat twice is that pursue target is less command points.
Yeah, and well, I'm trying to think here because I yeah, because yeah, the escape combat thing is supposed to be offset by the fact that the pursuers can actually pursue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I wasn't really it wasn't like I was planning to do all that. Let me think. Do you guys have any other ideas for something else you might want to do with these extra narrative points that I'll get you? It
How
feels a
about
little
extra
off to
armor?
just I think that is solid.
Yeah, like extra armor. I don't know what the armor piercing of this thing is, but instead of calling it
Basically,
armor,
extra evasion.
yeah, just a straight up
Extra
damage
evasion.
reduction as Cherry gets more boost to put terrain features in between.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better than cutting this too short.
I can tell you had your heart set on making 3 attacks. I feel you, GM's GM.
Yeah, and I will say they they can also gunnery more than once, so
Yeah,
that's also
true.
what was about to happen. So, because this is no cakewalk by any means. I don't want it to feel that way either.
Gives me an
Cherry's more of a
opportunity.
pie person.
More of a
Cherry's
pie
gonna have a
person.
what?
Cherry prefers pie to cake.
Yeah, I guess I feel like a pie walk would be messier, but maybe not by a whole lot.
Definitely.
Don't like this.
All right. So
Well,
that will hit.
oh, bulk freighters are so useless.
In combat, yes.
How did we make this mistake?
All right, so
oh, I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna Captain's Crisis that.
okay, you're gonna Captain's Crisis that.
Yeah.
So then let's see, a ship crisis. I believe you just roll on the table or something, right?
There's a 1d10 table. Right on the next page after the actions, I believe.
Yeah. All right, Captain, why don't you go on ahead and roll a d10 to see what you get.
All right.
Okay, a 4. Engine lock.
Oh, that's
Ruh-roh.
fantastic. I'll go ahead and use the Star Captain. Resolve a crisis as an instant action by explaining how your leadership resolves the problem.
Love it.
The engine lock is a safety feature. Eva disable all those.
That's great.
Or rather,
Yeah,
she disabled the safety features that would have caused the error to lock it up.
yeah, lights start flashing and alarms start going off, and a voice, robotic voice comes over, engines, unsafe, levels, shutting down now, safety locks engaged. And then there's some like mechanical noises and stuff, and she's staring at like like a twitching, or spinning servo that's exposed to air now, and various stuff, and still steam and heat just pouring off of this this engine block that she's on, and yelling over at Pete that to make sure his is also that he took his off too, and error, safety lock malfunctioning, error, and Cherry's trying to pilot, and various consoles down in the bridge pit below her are just like, there's like little alarm notifications popping up everywhere, and the bots are like trying to acknowledge, and they're having a little bit of a difficult time figuring out, and one comes up on her screen, she swipes it off immediately as she's frantically piloting the ship and trying her best to do something equivalent to a barrel roll in this boat of a ship. And but
She's just hearing the disapproving voice of her father over and over again in her head right now.
Oh no.
It's not being an appropriate line of work for someone like her. You raised
Yeah.
her better than this.
Yeah. All right. So it's the third round. I realize I never made you guys roll initiative, but I just gave you. I let you go first because I figured you were probably gonna.
I hate to do this to
Uh,
us, but Ben,
anyway.
you
No,
were
you don't.
excited about having them make multiple attacks at us.
Yes, that's you got two shots for the second round, but this is the third round.
Okay,
This is the
okay.
last one. You are approaching the basically the horizon, um, such as it is with the mountainous terrain around. You didn't have to make it incredibly far, but it does seem like some last shots are powering up to be fired off your way. So, um, go ahead and Danielle, give me another pilot check to see if you can add your pilot skill to the ship's armor.
Sure.
Whoopsie, that is just
Now,
short. You
can I reroll it?
um
I don't think I've used my reroll yet today.
you
I talked about using it
oh
earlier.
yeah, you were going to, but then we realized nobody had
We
helped,
had,
and the help
yeah,
roll got you over the threshold. So yeah, you have not had to reroll. So yeah,
may I?
go for it.
Okay.
Hey.
Nailed it. Just the right amount, not too much, not too little. So you will get a +1 to your armor class for this round. And let's. You guys want to do some above and beyond to try to get some extra narrative points to do some damage negation, or
I mean,
you do have crises that you can do that for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Take it either
Pete
way.
could notice something important, or somebody else with higher notice.
Yeah, I'd take a if Pete wanted to do a notice check to try to go above and beyond his standard duty.
I mean, it's better for him to do exert, but
Yeah, true. Um,
yeah,
yeah, he could continue with just
keep it working hard in the engineering bay as Eva tells him to.
yeah, and the uh, Cherry's violent maneuvering of the ship is shaking some stuff loose and knocked some things around.
not where I thought that sentence was going, but continue.
Far more so than the ship is
All right, I'll
accustomed to
take it.
dealing with, it seems.
I'll roll the exert. Not like he's got a lot of other use. Whoa,
Nice.
that was really good.
Took it out
Yeah.
of there. So yeah, you get some 3 extra points there instead of just your standard 1. What about
Woo!
Eva?
I think
Engines are
Eva's
looking pretty good right now.
going to I think Eva kind of in the back of her mind, she's learning, guys. She's getting better at this. She realizes that she has just put a lot of warnings up on Cherry's screen. And she's going to mix in a little bit of explanation of how everything, all of those are unimportant and we can fix them later. It's very cheap, but also mixing that into uh, we're in the clear. We got this ship. This is ours. We're gonna sell this or upgrade it, and we have just made our first big score. She is trying to motivate with, don't worry about those errors, they're all cool, and hey, look, money.
All right, give me that lead skill check.
All right. With that description, can I roll it with intelligence?
Nah, charisma all the way, baby.
All right. Well, here's our -1 command point. Oh
She
goodness!
underestimates
Wow.
herself. That was close.
It was.
Don't
She did it.
underestimate yourself, Captain.
Got another 3. All right, so. Oh, excuse me, man. I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight.
It is literally 10:30. I don't know what you
Yeah.
think happens to normal people at 10:30, but usually they get tired.
I am a machine. Okay.
That's the yawning man.
Yeah. Alrighty then, let us see how these next couple shots go. Because you are ready to get away. Ooh.
Nice.
Due to the incredible maneuverings of Pilot Cherry and the extraordinary, efforts of the crew and in doing stuff on the ship, you guys just dodged those shots.
Oh my word.
I feel like maybe Pete happens to fall on something just momentarily and accidentally boost power in an unpredictable way, like lurching the ship to the side, and the shot goes where the ship was.
Yeah, Cherry dodges one, and then the next one, Pete just like
falls
hit
because she
something, yeah.
dodged, and it
Right.
dodges the second.
Nice. Yes, and this hulking slow boat drifts over the horizon and out of sight. So you guys are scot-free with your stolen cruiser.
Okay, but wait. I want the stuff that's on our old ship, though.
Oh yeah, we are not leaving that behind.
Oh, you mean like our friend too?
Yeah.
Isn't he like co-pilot? Couldn't he like take off and like join us in orbit?
Zeke teleports
could.
in, grabs
He
the
also
capybaras. We leave Ryu here.
Ryu is a pilot, yes.
Oh man.
So we have an extra pilot. Not pirate.
Extra pirate. Let's go.
You do have an
I
extra
did get
pilot.
pirating capabilities on this ship. I will not let that die.
You may pirate as much as you want while on this ship.
Oof.
The cruiser came with a fun little hat with a skull and crossbones on
it. Yeah, it seems like the previous crew had a sense of humor because there's a there's a pirate hat that just has Captain Ahab printed across the front of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. All the little automated bots all dressed up. Arg, me hearties, yo ho.
Mm.
Well, as the flight
Might roll
calms
it out.
down, Eva's resetting the safeties and fixing the broken mechanisms, or well, the mechanisms that she and Pete broke.
Yeah.
She says in the comms, a little shaky, try and take us close to our ship. Obviously staying below sightline of that that laser. Or weapon, whatever it was. And then she blips off comms real quick. The adrenaline and the fear is catching up with her.
All right.
Well, Pete will pat her on the shoulder and say, "You did a good job, Eva. We made it out in one piece."
Thanks, Pete. We did. And it might not be the ship that we wanted. No weapons. Good as a ship with no weapons. Like Jennifer Moons has never written a book that had a ship with no weapons. It's dumb. Anyways, we can still sell it. This is still money.
Or we could salvage a bunch of stuff to sell and figure out what to do with the hull if it's any good.
Yeah. Definitely, probably stuff in the workshop that I could use. It came from a pre-tech facility. Who knows what tech is on this ship?
Cherry looks over at Zeke and at Bo to see if they stayed strapped in during their low speed escape.
Zeke's still strapped in.
How's Bo doing?
I was stealing an eye patch from one of the bots.
Yeah, it like resists. It resists him for a moment, and he just overpowers it and takes its slap.
Aw.
What is he doing with this data slab?
Oh, he said eye patch.
Well, he said eye patch.
Oh, eye patch.
Wait, are you saying their eye patches are data slabs? Because that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
They were all stealing them
Hey,
now.
that would be cool.
The mono slab.
I mean,
It is now.
it is a pre-tech ship. So I kind of glossed over some of the more specifics of the bridge and the control panels and all that, but yeah, a lot of the panels were actually projecting three-dimensional little control surfaces into the air in front of them.
Ooh, fancy.
So yeah,
Nice.
it took that may have been part of why the ride was so bumpy. She was having to spend a few moments trying to adjust to these different kinds of controls. They're actually not like completely foreign to her. She has gotten the chance to lay hands on some pre-tech flight controls before, but that was very little exposure. Did not translate super well into frenetic, you know, laser assisted chase sequence. But she managed well enough, all things considered.
I was really hoping you were going to tell us there was some kind of like drilling laser or something that was for like archaeology on the side of the ship that we could have weaponized, but alas, nothing of the sort came.
Well, we haven't
No,
done a
last
full
month.
inventory.
You have not
True.
yet done a full inventory.
We might still find a spinal beam drill laser.
Oh my.
You're like, oh, they mislabeled the gunnery section as the mining department.
Guys, why does this ship have a nunnery? I
Those
thought that
goofballs.
was a research. Did we steal from a church?
I mean,
Oh,
if
no.
if I've learned anything from Warhammer 40K, fear the space
Yes.
nuns.
Brother Nick chasing
Exactly.
them down from the church.
Why am I hearing chanting over the intercom, guys? What's
Oh
happening?
man.
I think you mean chaunting.
All right. So, yeah, you guys, let's see. So, here's what I'm going to say. I
Profound.
I don't really want to drag out the process of commandeering the ship any further.
Okay.
There was like an
Thanks.
there was an element of time limit and risk and everything while you were in that facility, in their hangar and everything. But at this point, um, I would say
We grab our guy and go.
it's just a matter of time. Now you don't have infinite time, obviously. You know pirates do inhabit this system you're in the Harvarian system,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not going to worry too much about that scale of time. I'm going to say that with Cherry and Eva's concerted efforts, along with some maybe manual and technical help from the rest of the crew as well, um, going around throughout the ship, uh, finding various little security nodes and control panels and some kind of like built-in components that add to the security of the ship. Even though it is a pre-tech ship, and some of this stuff is relatively unfamiliar, both Eva and Cherry have had just enough exposure to uh, pre-tech hardware and tools that um, they're able to get it done. I don't recall. Does does either of them have an actual pre-tech
Yes.
toolkit themselves? Okay.
I believe both of us do, actually.
I was
Maybe?
I thought I was pretty sure that Eva did.
Yeah, the moment you said that they were available on Lohenuda, it was already bought with love.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Unfortunately, mine says I have a post-tech toolkit,
Okay.
not pre-tech.
Yeah, so Cherry did
Seems like
not
an
shell out.
oversight on my part.
That's all right. She didn't shell out for the the higher level stuff. However, fortunately for her, there are actually a couple of those in stock on the ship.
Woo!
What?
Found so because Eva
Who'd have
predictably
thought they'd have a
immediately
toolkit for maintaining the ship on the
she
ship?
immediately goes to the workshop.
Yes.
The moment I thought that's what you were going to say, as soon as things calm down a little bit. But I know that's what you meant to say.
Well, now remember that I did make a little side comment as we were boarding the ship, as we were getting in, chased by bots, that somebody may have had to drag her away from the workshop.
Yes.
So yeah, as
Yeah.
soon as as soon as Pete finished a little pep talk, his little pep talk for her, and she got that little confidence boost of, yeah, I did do that. Yeah, she went to the workshop. She was there. Sorry to interrupt you.
So
Go ahead.
no, you're fine. I was also chewing. So yeah, you got a toolkit, so you can go around and basically you have to dismantle a decent portion of some of the like computer systems and like the physical parts of the network in the ship in order to do this. But you do eventually get enough of it taken apart and disabled so that you can essentially do like a hard reboot of the ship's internal computer system, and put yourselves in as the owner operators of this ship.
Okay.
And there'll be a good bit of time, kind of on the side in between things, putting stuff back together, re-enabling security measures and stuff like that, so that the ship's functions are not compromised. But you now have full access to the ship's systems, and we'll say that takes place over the course of quite a few hours, in which you can also collect Ryu and the Swallowtail, as well as the gear from the little forward operating base that you had set up, overlooking the little moon facility. And you guys can regroup, somewhere in orbit on the far side of the moon, perhaps.
The opposite side of the guns.
Yes, definitely. If you say so. Are you sure about that?
Well, Eva would not mind getting a better look at that cannon because it might also be pre-tech. But she holds that
Yeah,
thought because she doesn't think it would go over well with the crew right now.
Yes, having just narrowly escaped.
I mean, Pete would be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, you guys are going to be to do a full inventory and everything. Let's see here. So there is. Let me do this. Okay, I think this is ready. Just double checking a couple things here. Yeah. All right. So I think I can put this. Where's the? Oh yeah, it's up here. In all the players' journals and save changes.
New Gen Freighter Mark II.
Did that pop up on the screen for you guys?
It's empty to me.
Yeah, it's just we only have access to bio and info. You have to give us edit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's silly that you can't just show the character sheet. It needs to be a little bit more granular.
Yeah, it does. Okay. That's all right. I guess I trust you guys with that. So yeah. This is your new ship.
If you guys already had
Excuse
it
me.
open, you'll need to close it and reopen it.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah.
What if I just
Cool.
click reload this
1,000
page?
units of cargo.
You could just reload the whole page, yes.
Smuggler's Hold.
Yeah.
Well, every
And a
good
mobile
archaeologist
factory.
or researcher has a smuggler's hold.
Yeah, no self-respecting shipyard would build a ship that large without sneaking in a little space somewhere for the guys, for the more discerning customers.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually has space for weapons. Ooh.
Yeah, it has fewer hard points than our free merchant, but it does have.
Well, yes.
Okay. And oh yeah, I see what you mean. It has enough free power and free mass to fill up those two hard points.
Yeah, baby.
So, we shouldn't need anything special to equip it with uh plasma beams or frigate.
I mean, you just to remind you, those are the minimum required ship hulls. You can put any of those weapons, any of those frigate weapons, on a cruiser also.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
I wanted to look at the cruiser weapons, but the only one that's as small as 2 hard points is the smart cloud, and that's not terribly useful.
Oh yeah, because hardpoints scale, don't they?
Hard points don't scale; they're preset. So when you see that the spinal beam cannon takes 3 hard points and we only have 2, that's
There it is. Okay.
that's it. Yeah. But we can equip
Yeah,
nuclear missiles, so there's that.
That's still pretty effective.
True.
I would almost say that we might go for the mag spike array, just because putting an ammo weapon on a larger ship gives you more ammo.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? I think you're making that up.
Nope.
Actually, no.
Yeah, for
I'm
each ship
reading
class
now.
larger than the minimum required to mount the weapon, double the stored ammo per unit.
With the minimum at a frigate, that means 10 or yeah, 10
Okay.
ammo on the mag spiker. Right. That's not bad.
And each ton of cargo space we dedicate to ammo will be another 10 shots out of the
That's pretty
1,000
good.
tons of cargo space.
Yeah, I was gonna say now that. Yeah, let
Infinite
me.
ammo.
So I'm pretty sure that's. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So you do get a little bit extra ammo for free, but in general, that just means you can store more ammo for it in one unit of mass. Not that
Oh yeah, no, it
you get
doesn't get
more
to fire
shots
more
per.
often, or for
Yeah. Or
more shots. No. Oops.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
That's still nifty. That makes sense. That's cargo scaling.
That's cargo scaling.
That's what
Our
that is.
other option is, of course, the plasma beam, a safe and effective all-arounder, or the torpedo launcher, which is actually a really good weapon. Its biggest limitation being its ammo.
Well, we'd get 8 shots, and it's AP-20.
Yeah.
So
Well,
honestly, the
as Ben
torpedo
said, we would
launcher.
only get 4 shots before we have to spend a turn reloading.
So
Yeah.
AP-20
Yeah.
with 3d8 damage.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I do like the torpedo launcher idea.
It's actually pretty effective.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
We'll have to do something to make it cost less power, but I think with mods, Eva's got that covered. All right, sorry. Robert and I just spiraled into shipbuilding.
Ship nerd.
I mean, you're having a fun time. I don't think there's anything to apologize about.
Yeah. I guess it's the
Why
system is
does
your
the
oyster at
nuclear
this point.
missiles take half the power, though?
So nuclear missiles don't do you any good against other
Yeah.
TL4 ships or
No.
TL4 anything pretty much in general, because most everything's going to have quantum ECM or a spike drive, which also produces quantum
Oh,
ECM.
that's why.
So,
It's the
yeah.
nuke snuffers that really hamper the nuclear missiles, yeah.
Yes. So nuclear missiles are great if you're, going to places like, what's it? Straya. There's no. You got some natives you want to glass. Yeah, nuclear
Wow.
missile. I'm just saying that's what you would use it for.
I
I'm
can
not
already
saying.
hear Ethan typing in the quotes channel.
Oh, no.
I think what comes next is probably, unless Ben's got something he's wanting to work into right now. Once we've kind of taken stock, taken inventory, taken the ship, Eva calls a meeting. She'll she'll bring one of the windows that got wrecked in the Neogen Freighter Mark II's engineering bay as she was dismantling safeties, and use that
Mhm.
as her onboard ship planning board.
Nice. As she should.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Notable that it is
Anyone who
bigger than her
sees,
old planning board. What,
Oh,
Daniel?
yeah.
of course it is.
Get an
I was
upgrade.
gonna see anybody who sees Cherry after their escape is going to get the impression that she is questioning her life decisions.
How does she react when she sees Eva dragging this giant window behind her? She's
So she
probably
had been walking down the hall towards Eva, and then upon seeing that, she just pivots a 180 and just walks back the way she had been walking.
she's definitely got it on a little cart, so that it doesn't just fall over and crash. But she's brute strength dragging this on something that's not meant to be dragged.
Mm-hmm. Yep, checks out.
Oh, baby.
And Eva wants to call a crew meeting on what do we want to do with this ship.
And I guess out of character, have you guys all kind of taken stock of the fittings on this ship?
Yep.
Okay.
Cherry would have wanted to see the crew's quarters.
Yeah, Cherry is up in the. She's taken the little. Um. Oh, I don't. I guess hover. I guess you could probably call it a hover stair, to the officers' quarters, and floated on a little cushion of light up to
What?
that floor, and she is
Mhm.
met by decadence. Um, there is a there's a large lounge opened up before her, uh, with several little kind of catering bots that are over in their charging stations, um, and it looks like this place is fully stocked with some finer beverages and some
Those have got to be ancient at this point.
yes.
Oh man, the difficulty is because it doesn't have atmospheric configuration. Ooh.
It can't as a cruiser.
I know, but we don't have a shuttle.
Well, we've got the Swallowtail.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
so
Anyway,
anyway,
ignore me for a moment. I'm just
guys, he was
reading.
telling me about the booze.
Right? Don't
Yes, but
distract
It was
me.
important.
yeah, fully stocked bar, and looks like it's got it's got like a stock of like snacks and what is it? There, kind of charcuterie. There's got to be another word for that.
Ancient charcuterie. She is not touching that with a 10-foot pole. However,
It's all preserved
gross.
theoretically. um, no, but then there are the, the ceiling is more spacious than the ship sections below, excepting the bridge. The bridge is it's
Right.
nice. Um, and it's got several large rooms, four to be exact, two on each side, that are uh, officer cabins.
She goes straight to those.
And they're just spacious, and they've got extra like lounge chairs and sofas in them. They've got very nice beds. The beds even have they're adjustable beds. They've got all sorts of settings that takes her some time to even decipher.
All right.
Um,
How many of
and
these cabins are there?
there are four of them.
Okay.
Doing the mental math. There's
She's
not
realizing,
enough.
well,
I mean, there is, except
there
Pete's not
there
gonna
is if
necessarily
there's a
want.
port for Pete.
The only fair way to determine this is to play darts for who gets the best room.
Good luck with Pete's focus.
Does Eva get to set up the dartboard?
Is there wait. There's 4 cabin crews. Does that mean there is a separate captain's quarters?
Good question.
One of those seems like it would be. I guess as you go around, one of them is designated as captain's quarters. I think at the moment the others would be they would be designated with some of the like department officers. Like there's I guess, and they might be worded even a little bit differently. Like one would be have the pilot plaque under it, and there are names left, in those little slots, and you get
What's the names?
you're not getting them.
They're
You're
in an
still
ancient script
I
that you
had
can't
to ask.
read.
you're still fixing the engineering room, so no names for you.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, the other ones would be there'd be like chief comms officer and you know engineering engineering officer or some such, chief engineering officer. But yeah, there are
So
just
how
the
many
four of them.
beds were in each one, by the way? Were there bunks or was there
No, just one. These
just
are
one bed in each room?
Yes. Now you guys did pass other crew quarters, quite a number of them as you were moving through the lower part of the ship. Those, judging by the spacing of them, those were much smaller rooms. More akin to the,
What we're
I guess,
used
the
to.
various crew rooms that you're used to.
Mhm.
But yeah, at the other end of the lounge, uh, past the officer cabin rooms, there is man, I am blanking on a lot of these words tonight. This is terrible.
It's almost like you're tired. Weird. That's not
Just my
possible because you're
my
a
brain
machine.
my brain ain't wording exactly correctly.
Oh my.
But basically there's gonna be like a hallway, but uh there are like extra luxurious amenities in this part of the ship.
Okay.
Um there are a
She
couple
takes
of
the bait.
um there's a racquetball court.
What?
There is a separate dining room, and there is spa. And then there's also there is a little salon then at the
Oh
back.
no.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's grown silent as she's going through all these rooms. And when she finds she's gone through everything in the upper floor, she stops and she bows her head. She says a prayer to whatever god there might be out there in the cosmos. She says, "Thank you." And then the anime version of this, her eyes would have turned into money signs because she's thinking of all the different ways that they can capitalize on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. I imagine Eva probably called her team meeting after that little exploration. So is Cherry in a better mood?
Absolutely. An alarmingly better mood, actually, to anybody who had seen her before. So I guess Eva probably would not be alarmed by the
No.
change of mood. She'd be like, "Oh yay, she finally came around. I'm so happy."
I think you're giving Eva a lot of credit for for noticing that Cherry was down in the first place. Like, yeah, I think it's
True.
possible, but I don't think there was enough direct interaction. And
Fair.
it was mostly Eva was just kind of projecting the whole how many errors she was sending. She thinks that's already done and over with, though. She thinks everything's good.
Fantastic. And at
Oh,
this point it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, as she's looking, she notices she'd overlooked the a door for the library and also a gym.
She immediately opens up her black slab and messages Zeke that there's a library here. And that she'll show him after the meeting since she got pinged for the meeting.
All right. So you guys have your meeting.
Well, yeah. Eva has not explored the ship as much because she did get distracted by the workshop
By
and the
by
factory.
getting a new board.
Oh yeah, and also the board. The board took her far longer than it should have, just because it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
That's fair.
Yeah. But she's got her dry erase pen out, and so what do we want to do with the ship?
So many things. So many things.
Oh, so you've already looked at like what we can take apart and what we can sell and
Oh no. No, 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 no. Way better than that.
did you find pre-tech?
Actually, and she will say, I'll be happy to write out for you on your fancy new board exactly everything I found.
Eva is so ecstatic. She thrusts the pen towards Cherry. Someone's using her
Okay.
planning board. Willingly.
Willingly. Yeah, and so she will start bullet pointing everything, everything she found upstairs, basically.
Yeah. The first few Eve is just like okay, and then after the spa, there's like, is it a pretext spa?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And she starts thinking about pre-tech heating elements and how they could be taken apart and used in other ways, maybe even weapons.
And
Does
there's
that?
a library.
Oh, does it have books in it?
Honey, I'm gonna let you explore that, okay?
But uh, okay.
What are libraries for?
So many libraries now have just checkout cartridges. I want real books. I like checkout cartridges too. I like digital, but
She's still writing, like, other things that she saw upstairs, like, she's still bullet pointing as Eva's talking.
yeah, Eva continues rambling on about the differences between digital and physical books.
Yeah. So, then she's gonna point out that, she believes this is their opportunity to do what they'd originally intended to do on the Swallowtail, but with actual amenities.
Uh, oh, I see what you. Oh, I can't take any of those apart.
No,
Not
these are
even the
off limits.
racquetball court. Do we need that? Does anybody play racquetball?
Bougie people play racquetball. People who are willing to pay a
Pete
lot of
will
money.
slightly raise his hand a little bit.
See?
Kind of put it down.
Oh,
I might
okay.
double.
And I've looked at the specs. The ship has so much cargo space. Okay, so
Now, what I would really like for you to do to the ship, though, and she'll start writing out what her max speed was while they were trying to and then she'll write out what the max speed for the Swallowtail is. And she's gonna
hmm.
just, underline both.
I can make some adjustments. The ship has a bigger drive than the Swallowtail, so I can put some of that power to. Yeah, I have ideas.
Fantastic.
Maybe modding a ship. Woo! It'll be more expensive than the Swallowtail. Boo!
Oh, baby.
I have to
Yeah.
make more money.
Okay. Then I think we need to expand our crew.
Um, Possibly. There are a lot of bots on this ship that look like they were specifically made to fulfill the needs of the ship.
If we're gonna be transporting bougie people, though, will they be content with service of these bots?
If they're pre-tech bots,
Uh,
Couldn't we just build more bots too?
we can always test it out.
hmm.
Yeah, we can buy bougie bots for the bougie people.
Yeah, Bo could totally get a haircut in the pre-tech salon by the
Right, paint
pre-tech
them
bot.
gold.
I ain't getting my hair cut by a robot.
Okay.
She's gonna 100% ignore him when he says that.
All right, then we still need a pilot to stay aboard the ship.
Yes.
But no,
Cherry's gonna like that.
you have to fly with me on the Swallowtail.
I think what I'm trying to say is we couldn't we dock the swallowtail in this ship
Uh,
and just transfer ourselves to this being our home base and the swallowtail being our shuttle?
unless this is out of character, unless Ben made this ship a frigate-sized ship bay, we
No, it's
can't.
not frigate size, sorry. We can't
Yeah,
attach it in the
no.
man, no white trash trailer hauling the swallowtail behind us.
Although Ben
Well, they
might.
do have that pair up mod, right? Isn't there some kind of hitch?
Yeah,
For
the ship
spike drill
tender mount.
purposes,
Yeah.
yeah, that works for spike drills, but it's not like a hitch, hitch the ship up and drive around at, you know, uh, sub warp speeds or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Although Ben might allow Eva to widen the ship bay, effectively applying the oversized mounting mod to it, so that we could dock the Swallowtail.
yeah, I mean, there's probably room. I haven't checked all the numbers, but yeah, I imagine if you've got the money and the parts and stuff, you could certainly install that oversized mountings mod and swap the fighter bay for a frigate bay.
Let's see, oversized mountings. Oh, there's one component per hull size, so we would need two components, because Eva deletes one. And 15% of the hull cost. So
That wouldn't be too bad to just add that in to carry the swallowtail. The problem is the maintenance cost on these things.
yeah, we'll definitely have to take higher paying jobs. Times 5.
Isn't maintenance cost 5% of the non-crew cost? So that'd be 5 million times 5%.
Every 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably more than 5 million because if I remember, maintenance is based on the actual cost of the ship and not the of the ship, not the hull.
Yes.
So every 6 months we go heist and exchange of light bank.
Yeah. I mean that puts the minimum unequipped at 250,000 every 6 months.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that I've just been called poor in a lot of different ways.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
We are poor.
Eva is
Boo-hoo.
optimistic that we can put this to use and make money off it.
Well, we definitely could.
I mean, who knows how much towards a maintenance cycle or two you could get by pawning the swallowtail.
Did Ben just say that his session was ended?
Just a little early, but yes.
I was waiting for Dex's response, and I was not disappointed.
Oak freighter. With
I don't think it would be terribly difficult to convince Eva. But it might be
Yes.
harder to convince Pete given how terrible this thing is at weapons
I mean,
and armor.
all you got to do is explain that we could put some pretty serious guns on it, and he'd be fine.
Well, it still has zero armor. Literally zero armor.
Yeah, but since you can put a plasma beam or torpedoes on there, like
Yeah.
I'd
people
argue
aren't going
that
to be expecting that on one of these.
I would
True.
say the 0 speed and armor class of 11 is slightly more of a
Concerning.
pressing concern. Yeah, because
Uh,
armor doesn't matter for a lot of the ships anyway. I
right.
mean, for a lot of the ship weapons anyway. Um, It's mostly like, hey, it'll help you against enemies that aren't really designed to take you on anyway. Just being the thing being then that just the bulk freighter isn't really protected against any other ship weapons.
Yeah. A Reaper
So
battery,
there's a bummer.
or not Reaper battery, a sand thrower is a threat to us.
Yeah.
And I hate that thing.
True.
With a passion.
But anywho, well, let's leave the rest of the planning and theorizing and all that kind of stuff
Sure.
and plotting to in between sessions because we are ready to wrap. So let's give everybody 2 XP to get you to 70 points.
Woo!
Congratulations on getting out of there in mostly one piece.
Yeah. Only took a little bit of ship damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Expensive ship damage.
Yeah. That's only 1,000 per hit point.
Yeah, that's chump change to you
Although I
guys.
do have to ask later, but since this is supposedly TL5, what bonuses does it have?
Mm-hmm. That is a good question. And
I just did the math. The operating cost is going to make us unhappy.
No one asked
yeah.
you to do that, Robert.
Almost 400K per 6 months.
No one asked you to give us the answer to that, Robert.
Yeah, I will say I will go ahead and say now, I guess. I did realize after I showed it all to you guys that I missed a couple minor things to transfer over, so there will be a little bit of shifting under you
Oh.
as a couple things get minorly tweaked, but don't worry, it's not going to be a bad thing.
Okay.
Trust me. As for faves, Danielle is first.
I'm torn. Not because I like it the most, but because I think it was the one that will be most memorable for me tonight, is glassing the natives.
Yeah.
That's a good quote.
Danielle's favorite part was glassing the natives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, sorry,
Mhm.
the quote. Oh.
The quote. Yep.
You're all
So-
going in front of a tribunal.
Mhm. For my NSA agent who's listening.
Please put in Minecraft on the
Anyway, I would say also being called poor in like 4 different varieties. Those are my 2 faves. Oh, wait. No.
You have another one?
Yes. Zeke trying to exude teleportation confidence as a way to assist me in my piloting checks.
the greatest help action.
That was a great one.
Not always applicable. Just remember, you can teleport away from this situation with my help.
Exactly.
I just couldn't say no to it. I couldn't say no. Now in the future, I may, from time to time, say no. But on the other hand, maybe Zeke will work on honing his
Maybe Zeke is
subtle
just gonna
telepathy.
keep Risen the GM
He has got a.
into
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
into all the fun rule of cool options.
He has got a smattering, a veritable plethora of psionic disciplines and techniques at his disposal.
Mm.
So I'm not entirely opposed to some little fun blurring of lines and bending of technicalities here and there.
It's fun.
Let's get Dex's faves.
The Nunnery was my first fave.
Sweet.
And I also thought that Cherry's prayer was a nice touch.
Suddenly finding religion in the luxury cabins.
That was pretty good. Yes, surrounded by racquetball courts and spas.
God was real all this time.
What I went through to get here was worth it. I see now it was a test. Thank you.
And
Um,
at last I see the light.
No, no Rapunzel. No.
I also have to give a nod to this was effectively ship combat, and it was made engaging by the actions of the characters instead of just being rolling against ship actions.
Mhm.
Yay.
Good job, everyone. That's what I'm hearing.
Woo. Yeah, I was pleased by that too. I hadn't explicitly planned until I had an idea of what like hacks and stuff you guys were gonna do and how we were gonna handle taking over the ship. I was like, oh, okay, hey, I can kind of do part of ship combat, and it worked out super well to just focus on the fun parts, which is the narrative parts, really.
Yep.
We do
It
do
is
love a good fun part.
That is an argument I make in the Stars Discord about the ship combat a lot. Is that
Mhm.
there's lots of complaints about Stars ship combat, and I'm like, you guys are just doing it wrong. I don't
You
say
just
that
need
exactly.
to get good
Yeah,
is what just
let
get
me
good, scrubs.
let me go ahead and cut to Avery real quick because he put out a specific cry for help in terms of his energy levels
That's why I was
failing
stalling.
fast. So let me skip over to him real quick and get Avery's
Oh,
faves.
Mine was just the hall, but you gotta say it in the voice of the aliens from Toy Story.
No.
So I don't
Dude,
know how you give it that inflection in text, but that's your problem, Ben.
you
Oh.
could,
The hall. It moves.
there you go.
The hall decides who will go and who will stay.
I don't know.
And how they will get there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nice one. That if that's it's your fave, then we'll come back to Ethan.
I know I lost it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I was also going to second the glassing planets.
Thank you.
We
I
do
had
not
another one.
support
I must
this.
have got it.
Why do the nukes take up half of the energy? You know, when you want to glass some natives, as one does casually.
Hey, you're
Oh,
leaving
no.
out an important part of that explanation.
There we go.
It's-
I was waiting for you to fill in what it was.
I feel like anything I say at this point is going to be twisted or taken out of context anyway, so
Absolutely. Oh,
just
come
gonna leave it
on.
That's why we're goading you along.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Self-preservation
yeah.
kicking now.
It was the new ship coming with its own complimentary planning board.
The Eva Force. Oh man, favorite quote of the night was Little Tyke's first spaceship, and then also ripping out the safeties. Oh man, yeah,
Oh,
actually, I really just wanted to poke fun at you about the glassing the planet and stuff, but really my favorite in-game moments were Zeke trying to just vibe his confidence into helping me with my piloting. But then also it was when Cherry's actively trying to pilot and her screen is just getting barraged with error messages and then having Eva come over the comms being like, "Okay, Cherry, you're good to take off now." It's just like, oh,
Let's see.
I think that's about the time that she started hearing the voice of her father talking about how this was not an appropriate job for someone like her.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess that puts you at 3, except you'd also mentioned the little Tykes quote.
I know. There's
You
just this was a really good session. Don't even
too many
worry
things.
about yeah, too many things.
Would
It's in
would
the
that
recording.
be yeah, would that be above being called poor in many different ways though?
Oh man. Yeah, it would be.
I thought it might be.
Yeah.
So, what was it was something like, oh goodness, I keep fumbling the controls here for some reason. It was Little Tyke's first
First
ship
spaceship.
or something like that.
Is that it? Baby's first spaceship?
We'll say yeah, Little Tyke's first spaceship is how I seem to remember hearing it. I'm sure the record will show.
Whatever. It's fine.
All right. Let's see. Brings us to Robert.
Oh, I would say probably our first ship combat this season, I think.
Huh.
Um, and just
Is it?
enjoying all the in-character roleplay. I think.
Oh,
I think he's right.
look at
It
us making
is.
it this far, guys.
Like
We
it's probably only my second ship combat ever in Stars Without Number, so
yeah.
Oh, I feel like we failed you at this point. That feels like a mark against us when you put it that way.
I wouldn't say so. I think it's it's something you have to use very carefully and execute very carefully. As Dex alluded to, there
Yeah.
are lots of criticisms of the ship combat rules as they are written.
True.
But yeah, for my favorites, um I think uh I think the what was it, let's see, the spinal
Oh.
beam drill cannon.
The spinal beam mining
Oh, mining drill maybe.
yeah, mining laser, I think I said.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and of course that led into the nunnery joke as well, which has
Yeah.
already gotten a favorite mention. But yes, I enjoyed that joke. Like, oh, they mislabeled the gunnery department. It's the mining department. um, and I think my other favorite was the ship crises and Star Captain both making a cameo and coming in real clutch. Um, and I think that was just the whole narration around the ship crises was a lot of fun. I think it
That was
would have been
really fun.
neat to get another. I really wanted. I was sorely tempted. I was sorely tempted to just be like, yep, no, actually, that last one just hits. Just so that we could get another ship crisis. Because, like, I think
Just so we could get another ship crisis.
I think as long as it's you're not just getting like completely overwhelmed and pummeled, like using the ship crises to resolve stuff is pretty low risk and it introduces a lot of fun complication and you have to try to think, okay, how do we narrate around this problem in this ship? And
Yeah.
keeps things more interesting than just pew pew and roll your escape roll thing. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think that's it for our faves, and got the other stuff too.
And I did feel pretty
Oh,
vindicated
whoops!
seeing a
Wait,
Star Captain come in.
yeah, hold on a second. Don't post those yet.
Okay.
I was had a spelling correction
All
for the for Avery's fave there.
right. Get the post.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Good session, guys. I feel like we crammed a ton in this time.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a lot. Got a big haul and a bigger responsibility. On our wallet.
Oh yeah.
So poor.
Hey, everybody knows maintenance costs are optional.
Sure.
That right there is all you need to know about Ben's philosophy on maintenance.
Yep.
Check engine light? Ignore it.
Hey, I have been ignoring my tires low pressure for about a year now.
Oh my
They started at like
God.
PSI 28 PSI and now they're down to 23 and I'm like, yeah, we're still good.
Oh
And if you
no.
turn up the radio enough, you can cover up the noise of hubcaps grinding against the pavement.
It's an electric car. It's not that heavy.
Oh my
I was gonna say,
goodness.
I guess, man, what do you lose out on then? Like your volt mileage or something?
I probably am getting lower volt mileage, yeah.
Is that what they call it? I don't even
I don't
know.
know.
Actually, it is still like a fuel efficiency. I think there's miles per gallon.
Well,
I mean,
good night, guys. Good
later
game.
over.
Yeah, good night.
Oh, I should start probably end the stream also.
Oh yeah.